So, wow, this came out of nowhere, didn't it? So, last night, a Steven Universe teaser was premiered. Premiere, there's the word. It premiered, and yeah. Holy shit, guys. Steven Universe is coming back a month early. Hell, it's coming back in weeks. May 12th. Starting off a new 4-part event called, I believe it's called Into Deep, which is very interesting. So it looks like, yeah, we're coming to the close on the cluster. Also, this is the start of Season 3. Yeah, I guess Log Date was the final episode for Season 2, so now we're moving on to Season 3, and this will mark the end of the cluster and mark a new chapter in the Steven Universe story. So, with that, I think it's really cool that we're getting, to finally see what the cluster looks like, and from the little teasers we've seen, there's a lot to talk about here. First off, we do know from the spoiler images from Cartoon Network UK that we are going to get a fight between Malachite and Alexandrite, and we do get more of that, and I'm wondering how that ties in with Super Watermelon Island, especially how it ties in with Malachite, because here's the thing. There's an image here where Malachite's rising out of the water in front of one of the watermelon people with flowers around his head. Now, you could infer that maybe it's just how the people are, but there's a part of me who's seen enough giant monster movies who thinks that this is a scene right out of Clash of the Titans. Yeah, that little watermelon's Andromeda, and Malachite's the Kraken. Yeah, I'm thinking, are they sacrificing? Do they think Malachite's a god? And they... yeah, do they think Malachite is some kind of god and are sacrificing watermelons to her? Oh my god, that's dark. I mean, it could easily not be that, but at the same time, you gotta help but think, shit, maybe that is what they're doing. That's fucking dark. Speaking of dark, this trailer is really dark. This doesn't feel like, Steven's birthday teasers and all that. This feels like something out of Dead Space, doesn't it? The trailer just feels like something out of Dead Space or Resident Evil. And the one thing that's interesting me is Pearl's song, when she sings, if you could only know what we really are. And what we really are just keeps repeating and repeating. And it's starting to make me wonder, is there more to the crystal gems? I mean, we know they're aliens and shit, but there might be something else. There may be something else. There may be more to this than we're thinking. Are the crystal gems hiding something? I'm really wondering here. But yeah, we do get other images of Peridot and Steven. Yeah, it just looks like Steven and Peridot are going to go down to Earth. I mean, to face the cluster. And I'm really curious to see what the cluster is finally going to look like. We even get a jump scare moment where a hand reaches out and grabs the the gem drill that Steven and Peridot are driving, and it makes me wonder. Is that a new gem? I don't think it's a new gem. I think it could be either a gem hybrid or garnet. It almost looks like... Well, it can't be garnet now that I think about it. Why'd I even say that? Because we don't see the gem in the hand. But what we do see is, maybe it's another gem mutant. So I'm wondering, now that I think about it, because, yeah, it's not... Why did I even say it was garnet? Because, yeah, it doesn't have the gem in the hand. Forget that I said that. Maybe the cluster is it's one giant monster built out of all these gem remnants. It's going to look like something out of Akira when we see it, probably. It's just going to be this, giant nightmarish composite of different body parts. I guess the closest thing to look at, to describe it, would be, if you've ever read the Rosario Plus manga vampire, the Rosario Plus vampire manga, the Rosario Plus vampire manga, they have Dracula in there, and Dracula's true form is this giant Godzilla-like monster formed out of all the remnants of his victims. So maybe that's what they're trying to do with the cluster here, is make him something akin to that. Who knows, really? Who knows? I'm still kind of under the thing that it's kind of like Unicron, really. It feels a lot like Unicron from Transformers Prime, where Unicron in that continuity was literally the Earth. He was the core of the Earth, and now when he starts moving, when he starts waking up, he'll break apart the Earth when he finally does. So yeah, this also does feel like the Unicron story at the end of Season 1 of Transformers Prime. So, yeah, we have that now. What else did I want to say with this? We're also, of course, we know we're getting Lapis. We are getting from the spoiler images. We are getting Lapis returning, and I've kind of mentioned this before that Lapis looks like she's just fuck everything right now. She has this total look of fuck everything, and I can understand that because one, she's been trapped in a mirror for a good over 1,000 years. That's bound to leave you very emotionally distant. Then we have, when she goes back to Homeworld, she finds out that Homeworld's not the way she left it, and everything's changed and everything's scaring her. She's forced to go back and betray the one friend she had, then got captured by the people she wanted to see again. Following that, she fused with she was forced to fuse with somebody, and it was forced to share a mind with them at the bottom of the sea for almost a year and a half, possibly, maybe even shorter or longer than that. So yeah, she's not, Lapis Lazuli is not in the great mental state right now. She's probably got what I can only guess would be PTSD. She's emotionally scarred now. I don't blame her, because she's dealt with a lot of bullshit. And it's horrible to her. So yeah, that's what that's what it's probably going to be, is that Lapis is going to be just angry. She's going to be like, I feel like there's a part of me that thinks either her or, Peridot used to be like the Vegeta of the team, but now I'm starting to think that might either go to Lapis or Jasper, depending if Jasper, decides to join the Gems. That might be a thing that a lot of people are speculating, because we don't know what the fuck happened to Jasper at the end of, we don't know what the fuck happened to Jasper after her and Malachite were separated. I know that, some people are saying, oh, well, there's screenshots of Garnet holding Jasper's gem. No, those are apparently fake scenes. Those were fan-made scenes. Yeah. So, what was I gonna... Yeah, so we don't know Jasper's fate. She could be still roaming the Earth, but possibly she's still she's still locked up with all those other corrupted gems at the temple. So that might be that might probably make where she may be. But right now, let's just focus on Lapis, and then we have Peridot, and then we can focus on Jasper. But right now, yeah, May 12th. That's in weeks from now, guys. After the Civil War, boom, then we get this, and 4-week event. And it's kind of funny that Cartoon Network just suddenly decided to spring this on us, because Cartoon Network can be a little fickle on their scheduling. However, it's not as bad as Nickelodeon. Yeah, Nickelodeon has a worse scheduling situation. Remember what happened to Ladybug? Yeah. Anyway, so as you can tell, I'm super excited for this. I cannot wait to see more Steven Universe. I've been waiting for goddamn ever. So, yeah. More than excited to see excuse me. More than excited to see Steven Universe come back. But you guys tell me, what do you guys think of the whole Into Deep story arc? Do you guys, what do you guys think that may be? What do you guys think that may be about? And what do you think may be the fate of Jasper? And, all that other good stuff. But once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.